What's up, y'all? It's your girl Blue, the tax coach, and welcome to How to File an Amendment via TaxSlayer Pro. Today we're going to learn exactly what is an amendment, the people who need amendments, and of course, step-by-step how to do it in TaxSlayer Pro. So an amendment in the tax world is referred to making a correction or a change made to a previously filed tax return. This is done using the form 1040X. So basically, an amendment is either fixing or updating a tax return, and that's why we file amendments. Who needs an amendment? So you might need an amendment if you've made a mistake on your original tax return, if you forgot to include income, if the IRS requested, if you've missed deductions or credits that you might have been able to receive, or if you need to change your filing status. Now that we covered the basics, let's go ahead and hop into this step-by-step how to file this amendment. So now we're in their return. We've already filled out their filing status, and we've already filled out their personal information, as well as adding their dependents. Now, this is all information based off of the original return. We made sure we filled out these 3 spaces. Now we're on the left-handed side. We're going to scroll down to 2024 amended return. How to amend your return. We're going to go in here and take a peek at this just so we can get a little insight. So one thing we're definitely going to need is the original 1040 form. And that has all the original information that was filed the first time around. We need the corrections that we're going to be making, whether it's taking something off or adding something on. And if we need to amend state, which sometimes we do, we will do that as well, depending on what information they're asking us. As well as we have to give them an explanation on why we're amending this return. As well as making sure we keep record with the PDF and choosing if we're going to just e-file or print out and mail this amended return. Alrighty, so we're just going to start off with entering the original returns information. This is the time where we're going to pull out that original 1040 that our client has provided us or that we already have because we did their original return. Now, I know this part kind of looks scary, but we're really just looking to make sure that it is a 1040 form and it's in the correct year and that it has the correct social on it. Unless the social is one of the things that we're trying to fix. And as you can see, I highlighted where you can find this specific information. So TaxSlayer is amazing, and they give us the courtesy of telling us exactly what we're looking for, as well as telling us where to find it at on this 1040 form. We're going to take that information from line 11 and put it in that box. And we're going to repeat this process for every box. We're going to look at the description. We're going to click on the highlighted blue, go to our 1040, see what it says on that line, and enter it in that box. If there is a line that is empty, we're going to leave that box empty. If there's a line that says 0, we're going to put 0 in that box. Going over these 4 boxes is important. Depending on if you need to change certain things like your address or how many dependents you had on your original returns, you want to recheck these boxes. If you need to amend your state as well, which is highly recommended, I would add that information in here as well. Now we're going to go to explain changes before we actually go to amend the return. We're going to put exactly why we're amending return. As you see, TaxSlayer suggests we use the line and explain why we're changing that line, but that's not always necessary. Sometimes you can put we got a letter letting us know we needed to amend, or whatever other reason there is for us to amend. Now we're actually going to amend the return. This part is going to take us back to like we're going to start a return from scratch. Now you just take all the documentation they would have provided you if you were filling out a regular tax return. If W-2s, Schedule Cs, you do what you need to do to fill out this return. Now, once we get to that e-file screen, we're going to click Amend Tax Return. I know that was a lot of information, but thanks for tuning in to How to File Amendment with your girl Blue the Tax Coach. And always remember, less stress, more checks. See you next video.